So if you think Hattiesburg is just another quiet Mississippi town, you probably haven't seen this yet. This is Live at 5 in downtown Hattiesburg. And honestly, events like this are a big reason so many people end up loving this city once they move here. Every spring and fall, hundreds of people pack into Town Square Park for this free outdoor concert series. You have live music, beer and food vendors, and it's completely packed out. Families, college students, young professionals, the city's leadership, kids dancing in front of the stage, people sitting in lawn chairs for hours. It's just one of those events where the entire city feels alive. And this is a side of Hattiesburg that a lot of people from outside the area never even expect. A lot of people still picture smaller Mississippi cities as slow or having nothing going on, but Hattiesburg is honestly very different from that stereotype. There's a real culture here, especially downtown. And one thing I love about Live at 5 is that it feels authentic. It doesn't feel overly polished or corporate. It just feels local. It feels real. You see people running into old friends, local business owners talking to the customers. It's just busy. People are walking all over downtown. And honestly, that community atmosphere is something a lot of people are searching for right now, especially people moving from the larger cities where everything starts feeling disconnected and transactional. One thing I hear all the time from people relocating to Hattiesburg is that they didn't expect the city to have this much going on. They expect a small town feel, but what they find is a city that still feels connected and community driven while also having restaurants, nightlife, breweries such as Southern Prohibition, coffee shops, local events such as this one. We have festivals, you have college sports, and the growing downtown scene. Downtown Hattiesburg has changed a lot over the last several years. If you haven't been here in a while, parts of downtown honestly feel completely different now. You have murals everywhere, locally owned restaurants, breweries, coffee shops, boutiques, outdoor events, and Live at 5 really showcases all of it at once. You'll see people leave the concert and walk straight into restaurants downtown. Local businesses are staying busy, families hanging out for hours, and that kind of energy matters more than people think. Because when people are deciding where they want to live now, they're not just buying a house, but they're buying a lifestyle. They want to know, what's the community like? Is there actually stuff to do? Does the city feel alive? Can I see myself living there long term? And honestly, events like this answer those questions almost better than anything else. Another thing Hattiesburg does really well is balancing growth without completely losing its identity. A lot of cities, when they grow, they start feeling generic. And Hattiesburg has grown a lot over the years, but it still feels local. It still feels personal. And I honestly think that's one reason so many people who leave eventually move back later in life. There's just a certain atmosphere here that people miss once they're gone. And if you spend enough time downtown during events like this, you'll start understanding why. For those considering living here or even just visiting, be sure to check out visithattiesburg.org. It actually is a really solid resource for local events, restaurants, entertainment, and things to do in Hattiesburg. I'm Steve Pahlman with Dunbar Real Estate, South Mississippi's Real Estate Authority, and I make videos like this all the time, breaking down what it's actually like living in Hattiesburg and all across southern Mississippi. I break down the restaurants, the neighborhoods, the local events, obviously the real estate, and everything in between. Be sure to follow and subscribe for more Hattiesburg and South Mississippi content, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode.